Xunzi presents a thought-provoking perspective on human nature and societal order. Its key ideas emphasize the inherent disorder within human nature, underscoring the necessity of cultural cultivation and education. By advocating the crucial role of rituals and ceremonies in shaping ethical conduct, the text underscores the transformative power of deliberate moral effort. Moreover, it critiques the notion of innate goodness, highlighting the importance of external guidance and hierarchical structures to create a harmonious and stable society. Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started. 1. Human nature's disorder. Xunzi's philosophical discourse delves into the inherent complexities of human nature, contending that individuals possess an intrinsic proclivity towards selfishness, unchecked desires, and a predisposition for unruliness. This observation, central to Xunzi's teachings, underscores the potential for chaos and conflict to emerge within human interactions and societies. By acknowledging this fundamental aspect of human behavior, Xunzi aims to provide a realistic assessment of the challenges that underlie the pursuit of societal harmony and moral virtue. Xunzi's exploration of human nature's disorder serves as a foundation for his broader argument about the indispensability of cultural and educational interventions. He posits that while these innate tendencies may be unavoidable, they can be mitigated through deliberate efforts grounded in cultural conditioning. This forms the basis for his advocacy of rituals and ethical practices that serve as transformative tools, nurturing virtue and fostering a sense of social responsibility. In essence, Xunzi's analysis of human nature's disorder and its consequences acts as a driving force behind his propositions for the cultivation of goodness and the maintenance of societal order. 2. Cultural conditioning. In Xunzi, culture and education emerge as pivotal factors in molding human behavior, acting as potent tools to counteract inherent negative inclinations. Xunzi's perspective underscores that while humans possess innate tendencies that may lead to discord and selfishness, these inclinations are not insurmountable destinies. Rather, through exposure to a well-crafted cultural environment and a structured educational system, individuals can be guided towards the path of moral rectitude. Xunzi's assertion emphasizes that cultural norms, values, and practices act as influential forces that shape ethical conduct. By immersing individuals in a framework of social conventions and shared ideals, culture serves as a counterbalance to the instinctual disarray that human nature might otherwise exhibit. Moreover, education in Xunzi's view is a deliberate process that instills virtue, facilitating the cultivation of qualities that transcend primal instincts. Ultimately, the concept of cultural conditioning in Xunzi underscores the malleability of human behavior and the profound impact that external influences can exert. Through a synergistic interplay between culture, education, and the individual, the text champions the potential for personal growth and societal harmony to triumph over the inherent tendencies towards disorder. 3. Importance of rituals. Within the framework of Xunzi, rituals and ceremonies emerge as instrumental mechanisms for the refinement of human character and the promotion of social unity. Xunzi's discourse underscores that these traditional practices transcend mere formalities, serving as potent tools that actively mold individuals' ethical dispositions. Rituals, in Xunzi's view, provide a structured framework within which individuals can cultivate virtues and discipline their inherent inclinations. By participating in these established observances, individuals are guided towards actions rooted in respect, propriety, and benevolence. Moreover, the communal nature of rituals fosters a shared sense of purpose, forging connections among people that contribute to societal coherence and order. Ceremonies, too, play a vital role in reinforcing social norms and values. Through collective participation in ceremonies, individuals reaffirm their commitment to the moral principles that underlie harmonious coexistence. Xunzi's advocacy of rituals and ceremonies underscores his belief in the transformative potential of deliberate practice, where individuals actively engage in shaping their moral selves through conscious participation in time-honored traditions. In essence, Xunzi's emphasis on the importance of rituals underscores his conviction that the pursuit of goodness and social harmony requires intentional effort. By integrating these practices into daily life, individuals not only elevate their own moral character but contribute to the cultivation of a harmonious and well-ordered society. 4. Moral transformation. Embedded in Xunzi is the belief that individuals possess the capacity for profound moral transformation through dedicated engagement with rituals and the cultivation of virtues. Xunzi's perspective envisions the journey from innate disorder to heightened moral rectitude, facilitated by conscious and purposeful actions. The text advocates that the practice of rituals is not a mere adherence to tradition but a deliberate exercise aimed at shaping character. By consistently participating in rituals, individuals embark on a process of self-discipline, gradually aligning their actions with ethical principles. This, in turn, cultivates virtues like sincerity, respect, and righteousness, thus nurturing a more morally conscientious self. Xunzi's conception of moral transformation extends beyond personal growth; it extends to the broader social fabric. As individuals evolve morally, they contribute to a collective upward shift, enhancing the overall ethical climate of society. This interconnectedness between personal and societal progress underscores the transformative power of rituals and virtues. In essence, Xunzi offers an optimistic view of human potential. It posits that through consistent engagement with rituals and the pursuit of virtues, individuals can transcend their inherent inclinations and achieve a state of moral uprightness. This message of hope serves as a driving force behind the call for discipline, practice, and self-improvement within the context of the text. 5. Role of education. Central to Xunzi's philosophy is the recognition of education as a transformative force in shaping both individual character and societal conduct. Within the discourse of Xunzi, education is portrayed as a dynamic process through which individuals acquire knowledge and values that guide them towards ethical behavior. Xunzi's emphasis on the role of education stems from his conviction that human nature is malleable and can be refined through the acquisition of knowledge. He asserts that proper teachings, rooted in principles of propriety, righteousness, and social harmony, serve as guiding lights that lead individuals away from disorder and towards moral rectitude. Education, in Xunzi's view, extends beyond the mere transmission of information. It is a deliberate endeavor to instill virtues, fostering a sense of responsibility, self-awareness, and a commitment to communal well-being. Through education, individuals gain the tools to navigate complex ethical dilemmas, making informed choices that contribute to the betterment of themselves and society at large. Ultimately, Xunzi's stance on education reinforces the idea that the pursuit of ethical behavior is not solely reliant on innate qualities but can be actively nurtured through thoughtful instruction. By acknowledging the potency of education in cultivating virtue, Xunzi underscores the critical role of knowledge and wisdom in the advancement of both the individual and the collective. 6. Hierarchy and social order. In Xunzi, a cornerstone principle emerges, that of advocating hierarchical social structures and the recognition of authority as essential mechanisms to curb disorder and establish societal stability. Xunzi's perspective underscores that a well-ordered society hinges on a clear hierarchy that governs human interactions. Xunzi contends that a harmonious social order necessitates the recognition of authority figures, such as rulers and elders, whose guidance and decisions guide the collective. By adhering to this hierarchical framework, individuals contribute to the smooth functioning of society, minimizing conflict and chaos that may arise from unbridled pursuit of personal interests. This stance is rooted in Xunzi's view of human nature as predisposed towards selfishness and desires. Hierarchies, according to him, offer a structure within which the natural inclinations of individuals can be regulated and directed towards the greater good. By acknowledging and respecting authority, individuals exercise restraint and deference, thereby upholding the fabric of social cohesion. Xunzi's advocacy for hierarchy is closely aligned with his overarching message of balance and order. His insistence on maintaining hierarchical structures serves as a pragmatic means to ensure stability and prevent the unraveling of society into discord. This perspective reflects his belief in the constructive role that well-defined power dynamics play in fostering an environment conducive to ethical conduct and shared welfare. 7. Innate potential for goodness. Within the framework of Xunzi, a nuanced perspective emerges, one that acknowledges the presence of innate tendencies towards disorder while asserting the latent capacity for goodness within human beings. Xunzi's view is one of cautious optimism, grounded in the belief that individuals possess the ability to transcend their natural inclinations through deliberate and concerted efforts. Xunzi contends that while human nature may incline towards selfishness and unruliness, this disposition is not an immutable fate. He posits that individuals possess the capability to undergo profound transformation by actively engaging in practices that cultivate virtues and moral character. Through rituals, education, and disciplined behavior, humans can harness their potential for goodness. This perspective emphasizes the active agency of individuals in shaping their ethical trajectory. Xunzi's teachings imply that while the path towards goodness may require conscious endeavor, it is a realistic and attainable pursuit. By acknowledging the potential for positive change, Xunzi provides a framework that inspires individuals to overcome their limitations and strive for personal and communal betterment. In essence, Xunzi's belief in humanity's innate potential for goodness underscores his conviction in the power of self-improvement and moral growth. It serves as a counterpoint to his acknowledgement of human nature's disorder, highlighting the transformative journey that individuals can embark upon through purposeful engagement with ethical practices. 8. Critique of Mencius. A significant divergence between Xunzi and Mencius is the interpretation of human nature's inherent state. Xunzi's critique of Mencius centers on the latter's belief in innate human goodness. Xunzi counters this view by asserting that human beings are not naturally predisposed to virtue. Instead, they require external guidance and intentional efforts to cultivate virtuous qualities while restraining base impulses. Xunzi's criticism reflects his realistic assessment of human inclinations. He contends that individuals are prone to selfish desires and need to consciously work towards moral elevation. Unlike Mencius, who emphasizes the spontaneous emergence of compassion and benevolence, Xunzi maintains that these virtues are products of deliberate practice, education, and disciplined behavior. In the context of Xunzi, the critique of Mencius underscores the pragmatic approach of active self-improvement. It underscores the necessity of cultural conditioning, ethical education, and the conscious cultivation of virtues as tools to curb innate tendencies towards disorder. This critique forms a cornerstone of Xunzi's argument for the indispensability of external influence in guiding human behavior towards ethical conduct and societal harmony. 9. Government's role. In Xunzi, the role of effective governance is underscored as a pivotal force in maintaining societal harmony and promoting moral conduct. Xunzi's perspective advocates a balanced approach, where rulers blend benevolence and stringent laws to guide individuals towards ethical behavior and preserve social order. Xunzi contends that benevolence is crucial for leaders, as it engenders a sense of compassion and fairness within governance. However, he also emphasizes the importance of strict laws to maintain discipline and deter individuals from succumbing to their selfish inclinations. These laws act as external checks that align personal interests with the collective good. The text underscores the symbiotic relationship between rulers and the ruled. An effective ruler, according to Xunzi, fosters an environment where individuals are motivated to adhere to moral conduct not solely out of fear of punishment but due to a genuine commitment to shared values. This approach minimizes the reliance on coercive measures and instead encourages internalized adherence to ethical principles. Ultimately, Xunzi's stance on government's role echoes his broader message of balance. By blending benevolence with firm laws, rulers can effectively channel human inclinations towards the betterment of society. The harmonious interplay between leadership and ethical governance, as advocated by Xunzi, forms a cornerstone in his vision of a well-functioning and orderly society. 10. Cultivation of virtues. Xunzi underscores the significance of nurturing virtues as fundamental pillars for building and sustaining a functional society. Within its discourse, virtues like loyalty, filial piety, righteousness, and propriety emerge as essential attributes that contribute to social cohesion, ethical conduct, and harmonious coexistence. Xunzi advocates that individuals actively cultivate these virtues to counteract their innate tendencies towards disorder. Loyalty, by fostering commitment to communal welfare, ensures that individuals prioritize the collective good over personal gain. Filial piety strengthens family bonds, serving as a foundation for respectful relationships within society. Righteousness guides individuals towards fairness and moral integrity, underpinning just interactions among members of the community. Propriety, meanwhile, dictates appropriate behavior, facilitating harmonious interactions by adhering to established norms and social conventions. These virtues, collectively, form the bedrock of a well-functioning society. Xunzi's perspective is that societal stability and ethical behavior are the outcomes of deliberate and continuous efforts to instill and practice these virtues. By championing the cultivation of these qualities, Xunzi offers a roadmap for individuals to contribute to the creation of a thriving, orderly, and virtuous social fabric. Xunzi offers a unique perspective on human nature, advocating for a structured approach to moral development through education, rituals, and societal order. It challenges the idea of innate goodness, emphasizing the role of external influences in shaping human behavior.